Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 in our European Journeyman series at Leverkusen. Now last episode we did change the tactics around. We've now switched to a formation that has no strikers. It's one that we've borrowed from the Reconists to try and turn around our poor start to the season. And so far it's done the job. We lost the last two games using our old tactic, which forced me into the rethink, and now we're taking on two wins into our stride, which has really boosted confidence. Big wins against Inter Milan and Köln, and then we'll take on Hertha, Panathinaikos, VfL Bochum and Hertha again in the DFB Pokal second round. So a lot to look forward to there. I did ask you guys what you thought about it in the comments, and I've decided I am going to keep on with this tactic, at least in the time being. Maybe we can shift to the other tactic if it does start to falter. But those two wins were much needed, and given they came with this tactic, I feel I have a responsibility to keep it going. We are going to be playing this one with Havertz, Enriquez and Castro up front. Then it's Gais and Mikulacek in midfield, with Douglas Santos and Henriks in the inverted wing-back roles. Then it's Traub, Schiel and Jensch in the back three, with Leno in goal. Douglas Santos into Gais. Now Mikulacek over the top for Douglas Santos. He's got three in the box to aim at. He's found Havertz, who takes his time, and that's a brilliant save from Bestakos. Douglas Santos with the throw into Gais. Ball comes to Havertz, sends it to Mikulacek, edge of the area. He goes for goal. What a strike from Mikulacek. We brought him into the team in the last game, I think, and he's just scored an absolute stunner for us to give us a lead. Henriks' throw. Jensch. Henriks again, across to Mikulacek, ball into Gais, over the top, Enriquez is in on goal, and it's saved by the keeper. Santos puts the ball into Gais, again Santos over, now Traub forward to Mikulacek. He's got a runner ahead of him, Enriquez picks it up, can he slip the ball through? It's Henriks, back to Jensch, Mikulacek, Gais into Havertz, Douglas Santos, all the way back to Traub again. Slow probing here. There's the ball over the top. Santos is in behind. He pulls it across, and it's in from Enriquez, arriving to make it 2-0. Santos picks up the ball, pushes it over to Mikulacek. Now Enriquez slips it into Castro, and he's put it just wide. Jensch into Mikulacek, Gais onto Castro. Enriquez is tackled, but it's fallen for Havertz, but he's put it wide of the post. Jensch forward to Castro. Enriquez onto Havertz. There's a run there of Douglas Santos. He holds up play and sends it all the way back to Traub. He puts it into Gais, over the top for Douglas Santos, over to Havertz. Good position here. He finds Enriquez, who does make it 3-0 on the hour mark. A very dominant performance from our team. Hertha put the free kick in, but it is cleared back out. They dink it again at the far post, and Sosnovski nearly got that one in, but fortunately it was just wide. Corner put in, cleared away by Funes, back to the corner taker. It comes back to him for a third time and for a fourth time. This time he lays it off, and what a strike that is from Dorsch. A deserved way to go, but to lose your clean sheet there. 3-1 now, a stunning strike. Well, there's just 10 seconds left of this game. It's going to be another good win for us, taking us to 3 in a row and getting our season back on track. Hopefully this will push us back up the league table. We were down in 13th just a couple of league games ago. I think now we should be up to 6th or 7th place. It's a good win, team reacting well, and we are up to 5th place now, which is a very good improvement. Still early days in the season. Unfortunately, Bayern were beaten by Frankfurt, which does us a huge favour, and we've closed the gap right at the top down to 5 points, but Hamburg still have that game in hand. We've put ourselves in an excellent position in the Champions League after beating Inter Milan and Real Madrid already so far, but we need to cement our position at the top by beating Panathinaikos at home. We then play them next away, which could put us on 12 points and into the knockout stage with 2 games to spare in what is a very tough group. So it is crucial we get the win today. Not too many changes to the team. We are going to be playing with Havertz, Doumbia and Castro up front. It's then Betty and Fink in the middle, with Douglas Santos and Henrik still playing at full back. Then it's Schiel, Rukas and Jensch in defence, with Leno in goal. Schiel out to Douglas Santos, Betty into Havertz, ball over to Castro. He finds Henriks. Taking it infield. There's Betty to Doumbia. Havertz out to Douglas Santos. Looking for that pass. There's Castro onto Henriks, in on goal, but he skews it well wide. Betty to Douglas Santos. Through to Havertz. Betty again. Into Castro. Turns the defender. Will he shoot? He does, and that is an excellent strike. That is the advantage of putting a striker in that attacking midfield position. Even though he isn't comfortable there, he will score goals. Heleno with the corner into the middle, and there's a foul in there from Castro. We've given away a pointless penalty. Panathinaikos with a chance to get back into this match. They've had nothing to go for, and yet they've just tucked that penalty home to make it 1-1, and we've got 20 minutes to find a winner. Just over 5 minutes left as Leno plays out the ball. You can see Inter Milan are beating Real Madrid away, so Real Madrid could be the team going out of this group. Henriks with the ball. He's lost it there to Panathinaikos. Ribeiro out to Dykes. He's tackled by Castro. Brilliant tackle. Funes in the middle. Slips into Doumbia. There's Enriquez, and he finds the bottom corner. There is the goal that we needed. It's 2-1. We're back in front, and we should be heading well clear at the top of this group. Well, full-time whistle about to go at any moment, and this tactic is delivering us our 4th straight victory. It has absolutely turned things around for us at home and in Europe, and we are now top of the group, 3 points clear of Inter Milan. Real Madrid, 1 win and 2 defeats from their opening 3 games in the Champions League. Well, we have changed things around once again. We're actually bringing in a youth player, Matthias Nachtigall, who has been in our reserve team, but he's only a 2-star player, but he's capable of playing in that advanced player maker role and that shadow striker role, which is what we're after. His finishing isn't great, but he will be an excellent backup option in that front 3, which now contains Enriquez and Havertz alongside Nachtigall. Then it's Finca and Doumbia in the middle, with Miklachak, the makeshift inverted wingback, left, and Geis, the makeshift one, on the right. Then it's Traub, Rukas and Jensch in the middle, Leno in goal. Everybody playing pretty much out of position except for Doumbia and Leno, so let's hope we can get a decent performance. Berner sends a throw in to Philp. He's tackled by Nachtigall. Or Nachtigall, I think is how you pronounce that. Here's Havertz losing possession quite easily in the middle. It's with Ali Tash. Forward to Ferraro. Now Bar. Ball won by Fink there in a good position. Here's Enriquez. What can he create? He finds Fink. Doumbia. On to Nachtigall. Now Geis. Into Finca. Through to Miklachak, onto Nachtigall, who puts it over the bar, so close to a debut goal. Miklachak with the ball, back to Doumbia. Now Nachtigall slips into Havertz, onto Enriquez, who hits the woodwork. That was an excellent fast passing move. Jensch picks up the ball, still looking for that breakthrough goal. We have been dominating this game, but we have not been getting efforts on target, showing that lack of finishing up front. It's Doumbia to Fink. Now Havertz. Fink again. Pushed forward to Geis. He finds Fink. There's Havertz. Can he find the right pass? It's Geis to Fink. Doumbia. Looking for one over the top, but it's Fink through to Enriquez. Now Nachtigall goes for goal. What a goal! The youngster, we brought him in from the youth team, and he has scored a stunning finish for us. Absolutely incredible on his debut in the Bundesliga to give us a lead. Barkham looking to come back at us. Ball sent into the middle for Philp. Out wide. Bar has it. Miklachak with a very good tackle. Now it's Fink. Forward to Enriquez. Havertz. Over the top looking for Enriquez, who could carried on his run. He's in on goal and he's just missed the target. Havertz. Back to Fink. Into Havertz again. Ball slipped into Enriquez and it's pushed onto the post by the keeper. Nearly a stunning finish from Enriquez. Well, we're about 10 minutes away from another good win for us. That ball cleared forward, but won by Rukas. Here's Poirot. Ball over the top, cut out by Doumbia, but still the pressure comes. It's Traub who finds Bailey on off the bench. Inside to Enriquez. Perrin. Into Funes. There's Bailey. Into Enriquez. Over the bar again. Ali Tash with the ball. Good tackle there. 3 defenders on that player. It's Perrin. Down the line, but given straight to Ali Tash again. Here's Poirot, loses it. Nactigal, good position. Onto Enriquez, ball forward to Bailey. He loses possession, clumped forward. Easily claimed by Leno. Needs options. He drops the ball and then sends it out to Traub. Perrin into Doumbia. Funes, Perrin, advanced position here. There's Bailey, through on goal. Bailey can't finish it. Bailey with a free kick into the middle, headed back out to Bailey. He might strike this. He's got players in the middle if he needs them. There's the ball in, and it's cleared just before our player can get to it. The header on dealt with by Traub. Here's Doumbia into Enriquez. Bailey looking for the run of Perrin, but can't pick him out. Perrin will still get the ball. He then finds Doumbia. Ball spread to Geis. Very nice move. Put into the middle. Header down. Just thrown around the place. Enriquez went down, but nothing doing, said the referee. Well, we're a free kick away from the end of a very tight game. One that we've thoroughly dominated, but only managed to get that one goal. But it's enough for us to get the winner. It was Nactigal with the finish. A sensational strike on his debut, doing us a world of good and getting us 3 more points. Man of the match and winning goal scorer on your debut after being bumped up thanks to a change in formation. That is not a bad way to introduce yourself to your club. And we are now back up into 4th place and the hunt for the title. The final match of this episode is away against Hertha in the DFB Pokal second round. There's not too many changes to the team. Nactigal will continue up front after his debut was so fantastic. He's going to be joined by Havertz and Castro. It's then Betty and Mikulacek in the middle with Douglas Santos and Henriks, the 2 wing-backs. Then Jensch, Geis and Scheil will be the back 3. Leno in goal. Henriks sends the ball into Betty. Well, we're into the second half at this point. The header cut out, but it's with Mikulacek. Castro in a good position, finds Havertz, and he finds the top corner with a helping hand from the goalkeeper. This was the first highlight of this match, and it came in the 52nd minute. We have been the better team, but we have not been at our best. Henriks with the throw into Scheil. Tackled, sent away as well. Should be picked up by Mikulacek. Now Henriks finds Betty, Havertz to Nactigal, Castro into Douglas Santos, but straight into the arms of the keeper. Smolinski with the throw, Doda, back to him, claimed by Leno. Just over 15 minutes left for us to see out. We've got that 1-0 lead at the moment. I have no doubt that if we had better finishers in the front 3 that we would be getting some much higher scoring games. But this one's been played forward to Bailey. He's in on goal, but again, straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. We've been doing that a lot and we should be winning these games by several more goals. But we just cannot finish. It is worth noting we do have about 20 odd million pounds in the transfer budget for January as we head this one out of the box, which means that we can invest in some new shadow strikers if we need to. Good tackle there from Betty. Now Havertz tackled, but the ball's run for Castro. Now it's Mikulacek. We're getting a bit fortunate here, but the ball is worked out to the other side with Henriks. He plays it into Havertz, to Bailey, Henriks, back to Bailey, great position, and he does finish it. It's 2-0. It's going to be our 6th straight win since we changed to this tactic, and we are going through to the next round. Corner from Douglas Santos, headed back to him. Time to put it in. He goes to the edge of the area. Scheil to Geis, Henriks, plays it forward to Bailey. First pass to Hentz, and then wide from Douglas Santos. There are just 20 seconds left in this game. We are almost certainly making it 6 wins from 6 to end another fantastic and perfect episode. And give me real confidence in this tactic. Given that the majority of players in our team at the moment are playing out of position, it really is working absolute wonders for us. There's no doubt about that. And hopefully it can see us keep climbing the Bundesliga table until we get to January, where hopefully we'll be able to bring in some new players. We are now into the 3rd round of the DFB Puckel. We're top of our Champions League group and we're up to 4th place, just 1 point outside the Champions League places, and we are above Bayern on goal difference. So we're doing very, very well on all fronts given where we were just 2 episodes ago. And as I said in that game, we do have £22 million in the transfer budget, so we will be looking for some shadow strikers to bring in and just beef up the tactic that we've been using. But it's been a wonderful turnaround since then. 4 away games as well, 2 home games, but what a run of form after those 2 really disappointing defeats. Now next time we'll be taking on Stuttgart, Panathinaikos again, and then Hoffenheim in a big match with Dortmund, who are just above us in the league table. So make sure to drop a like on the video if you're enjoying this change of tactics. Subscribe if you want to see how we get on in these games. But until next time, see ya!